All right, guys, how's it going? Welcome back to the Mail Stand. Now, if you've watched the Mail Stand before, you know how this series works. So there's a pinned comment underneath this video with a timestamp on that you can click on to skip the intro. If you're new to the channel, you must watch this intro just the once because it'll explain it to you. All right, and then after that, you know how it works. So basically, the Mail Stand is a series, a feature, if you like, where I read out emails to you that I have received behind the scenes. Now, those emails could be from people I've known from almost 30 years of running Cop Talk, or they could be from complete strangers. Reading an email to you doesn't mean I necessarily, endorse it or believe it or anything, right? I could be reading an email to you thinking, what a load of shite, who's going to believe that? I don't fucking believe it. Or I could be thinking, if only people knew who this was from. It's that simple. Because it could be from anybody, just take it with a pinch of salt, right? It's a bit of entertainment, it's just for your information, if you like. It's that simple, right? And then at the end of the video, you can leave me a comment and say, yeah, sounds all right, that, or it sounds a load of shite done, okay? I'll be honest with you, I think the majority of the emails that we've touched on the Mail Stand have been quite accurate, to be honest with you. But if something doesn't happen or, doesn't pan out as someone claimed, it doesn't mean that they were telling porkies. It might be just something they've been told from somebody else, or something changes. It changes all the time in football. So let's have a look. This email came in on the 1st of January. God, it's the 2nd of January now, isn't it? 1st of January 2026. And it came in at 4:41 p.m. local time, so 3:41 if you're in the UK. All right, and I need to take them off. Maybe you can read it. And it says as follows: keep an eye out for Italian media in the next few days and Konaté. This is due to Konaté stopping further talks with other agents. This means, and then in brackets he put, he suspects, that'll be his source, I think. This means that his agent has almost or has secured a deal with Milan or Juventus. And it does say in brackets again. In brackets it says, or again, he suspects. So I think he's referring to his contact there. So in the next few days, you will start to see some talk in the Italian media. You will know where he is going. My mate has also said that LFC are really getting pissed off with his agent now due to him not taking calls or replying to any attempts the club have made to talk to him, making it a difficult situation right now at the club. Also, one to watch out for is Wharton. If he becomes available, Liverpool will absolutely go in for him because he is very highly rated. All right? Now, the bit I'm confused about is it's at the beginning. Keep an eye out for Italian media in the next few days in Konaté. This is due to Konaté stopping further talks with other agents. You would have thought that would have said with other clubs, but maybe that means, his representative not speaking to other agents, blah, blah, blah. Anyway, let's just say stopping further talks with, let's say, interested parties or something. Milan is mentioned. Now, it doesn't say in here AC Milan or Inter Milan, but from my understanding, Inter Milan have been linked with him recently. You might have seen AC Milan. If you have, please, just drop a comment in the comment section. It'll help me and it'll help other people. Liverpool are pissed off with his agent, and also one to watch out for is Wharton. Now, there you go. There's nothing more I can add to that, really. That's the claim. So what will you do over the next week? Let's look and see if anything comes out to do with Italian mentions with Konaté. I don't think there's been anything credible along those lines. But he has been linked with Italian clubs, German clubs, French clubs, Spanish clubs. Starting to sound like Rafa, aren't I? Clubs. Club. For sure. For sure. So that's it. I can't add any more to it. Maybe it's not an exciting email, but guess what? It's real life. We don't need to exaggerate like these Twitter twats. That's the email. It's up to you whether you think there's any truth in it. What do I think? I just think, all right, well, let's see if anything comes out in the Italian media to do with Konaté then. I know everything says that he's not going to go to Real Madrid now. David Ornstein says it. You know, we've had journalists at The Athletic that cover Real Madrid saying they've cooled their interest. We had, was it Marco Ruiz, was that his name, an AS journalist, saying that they've cooled their interest because he's asking for too much money, and other players, not just him. We've also had Jose Felix Diaz, the main man of Real Madrid, say they've cooled their interest because they won't, meet those demands. And we're adopting basically like radio silence, complete silence, not going to say anything. What those Spanish reports say, how I interpret them, is lower your demands and maybe, right? We know Real Madrid were pissed. We went over this a few weeks back, right? But, Real Madrid ending their interest is because apparently of being annoyed with his agent and being annoyed at the financial demands. Right? That's it. So therefore, that is a condition. So the condition, if you think about it, if you haven't, fucked it all up, is lower your demands and maybe we'll talk. So in some ways, it's all on the Konaté camp now. So maybe we will see some Italian reports, maybe we'll see some German reports or whatever. We're going to see something about Konaté soon because it's too quiet. All right? So it doesn't sound like the deal is in place with Real Madrid. So therefore, the agent has got to try and, generate interest or whatnot. If he signs with Liverpool, we know that the fucker was waiting for Real Madrid all along, in my opinion, and they've told him to go and fuck himself. You know what I mean? So it's an interesting one for me. I don't care what happens to Ibrahima Konaté. I've got to be honest with you. I get a bit sick of these players. Just be honest. That's all I ask for. If you're going to go, that's fine. We wish you well wherever you want to go next. But I don't really care what happens to him. But I do find the whole situation, the whole saga, rather interesting because I'm curious. Like, what's going to happen? What's going on with Real Madrid? That's the bit that really interests me. But now we've got another angle that's saying just keep an eye out for those Italian reports. Maybe he's going to go out there. Who knows? I would be surprised at that personally, especially financially. But who knows? We don't know. That's the reality. But we can discuss it between ourselves. Okay, guys? I'm going to leave it with you. If you enjoyed the video, please thumbs up the video. Please drop me a comment. It doesn't take, much effort to do that. It keeps, it's good for the channel. And it's good for me. If you enjoy my videos, that's how you can help me, right? There's a love out of the video if you want to, get a super chat. I always give a shout out to everyone that supports the channel that way. And there's links in the video description. I like my Revolut link. That's my beer kitty on a Saturday if you want to get me a beer. Love Art if you want to support the whole thing. If you want to get me a beer, there's 3 links in the video description. Any of them will do. Revolut's my favourite one. But that's it. Oh, you can become a channel member as well. Yeah, click join, become a channel member. Join the squad. All right. I hope you've enjoyed today's videos. I do. The morning briefing, you won't have got a notification about that today. So if you want to watch that, you need to click on my channel name and do that. And next week, once the weekend's out of the way, I'm planning on doing these all-day live streams if you want to join me. From early morning, UK time, 8 o'clock in the morning, something like that, right through to the afternoons, okay? It enables you to come along and have a natter. And we've got a good community here. All right, guys, let me know what you think, okay? Oh, about Wharton as well. Cheers.